Hello everyone, it's time for episode number 2 of My Head's in Clouds. My head is in the clouds. My head. I only have one head. One head. Today I'm gonna talk about socializing. As exactly the last time, I just came in to my apartment, I turned on the computer, and here I am. For the past, I don't know, okay. For the past several hours, I've been at my grandma's place because my cousin and my other cousin's girlfriend and their baby got here. And I used to hate kids when I was younger, but now it's like, baby, he's so squishy. And it's just, I am not very good at socializing. I don't know how to socialize properly. It drains a lot of energy for me to be socializing. And basically I sit there and I listen to everything. I take in my family is very loud, very loud. But I love that about them. They're never like, yeah, how's the weather? They go straight in for talking about everything loud and clear. But my hearing is pretty good actually, despite me saying what all the time. But that's because I get sensory overload, kinda. There's too many things, too many noises. Like my grandma is making whipped cream out in the kitchen, and my aunt is sitting there talking about something, and then there's the baby just going, ah! And I'm like, oh. I can hear it all. Everything. I hear it. But I have to listen closely and process it. And that doesn't give me time or energy left to really jump into the topics with them, because I can't focus about them talking about ice cream if I have 13 other things sounding way back there, because I'm gonna be like, yeah, blah blah blah, it doesn't work. And so I always end up sitting in the corner, and I'm really afraid that my family thinks that I don't like to be there, or that I just don't like talking. I like talking. Trust me, when you get to know me and I get my chances to talk, I never fucking shut up. Never. But I really do hope that my family knows that I love them for who they are, for their loud beings, for their behavior, for everything. I love being there. But the only thing that brings me anxiety is the fact that I can't jump into subjects like I want to. And I can't focus enough to be a part of the conversations. I really wish I could. But I never have anxiety over like, oh, there's too much people and it's too loud. No, I love every single part of that. But it requires so much attention that I just don't have. That's why my favorite kind of socializing is going to the movies, because everyone is sitting in their assigned seat. That's a thing for order. I love things that's in order, in place, perfect. Never mind. Everyone is sitting at their assigned seats, and they're all focused on the same thing. And there's just one big sound, and it's coming from either all the way around you or from just one solid place. There's no like, well, sometimes there's an annoying kid like pushing the seat and someone's opening their phone in the front row. But besides that, everyone is focused, everyone is doing something, everyone is looking at the movie. But it still counts as a social event because there's people and you're outside. Good shit. What were we talking about again? Yeah, but and you have to have good memory if you're gonna socialize and talk about things. That's why when I was at my grandma and grandpa's place, I mostly hang out with the baby. When I'm not sitting in a chair listening and processing what everyone else has to say, I'm playing with the baby. He is too precious. And last time we met him, he's still growing up. He's still really young. I think he's a year old. I don't know, but He's too precious. Last time at Christmas we met him, he kind of found everyone scary that wasn't mom or dad, so he only screamed at me when I picked him up then. But this time I held his tiny little hands on my fingers and held on his arms a little bit, and we walked around the entire house. And he doesn't really get the hang of walking perfectly yet, because he goes like this and he doesn't know where to put his feet, but he's adorable. So I have to go like bend over, crouch almost, and hold him. He's not this tiny, but I kind of feels like it. And we're walking around and we're making speedy sounds like, and that's, for those who don't know, I love making sound effects for literally everything. So babies are kind of my thing, because you get to make like, here comes the plane, or like, and they go so happy. That's socializing on a level that I'm so comfortable with, because you only rely on contact and touching and sounds. You don't have to remember the name of a cousin. You don't have to remember the time. You don't have to remember dates. You don't have to know politics or the news in the world or who's getting married or anything. You just have to, and it's just so, it's about connecting in a way. I have my best friend, Tus, and she's simple to talk to too, because we can sit down and we can just, like, how do you say it? The outside world kind of just disappears. It's like the movie theater, but just with a friend. And she takes everything I say, every question, as a serious question. That's one of my favorite things. Because sometimes you're like, okay, I have a really stupid question, and then you ask and people like, that's not the real thing, and then they continue on with someone else or something else. But just you just listens. That's a question. That's a weird question, or that's a strange question, but I understand you, and I'm happy that you're asking. This is the answer to the question. You just socializing with you feels like socializing with the book. I was gonna say baby, but you're smarter than a baby. But it's the same kind of easiness as with a baby. Oh. And the baby has really soft cheeks, and his little belly. Why is everyone like, when there's a small child, they're like, oh, look at this round little belly, it's so cute, boop boop. But anytime you're older than 8, if you have a belly, they're like, yeah, you're getting a little chubby now. And then when you're older, it's like, you need to lose weight. But no, you're perfect. Just the way you are, as long as you're healthy. I'm getting off topic. It was supposed to be about socializing, but I'm not good at socializing. I appreciate my family so dearly, and they're so open about me being socially awkward, and they're so welcoming. They're fine with me sitting in a corner just listening and like looking at them. They're fine with me, like, when I feel too much, I go by and like sit on the couch and draw. They're fine with that. They're fine with everything. They're fine with me. I'm a bit strange. Well, so is probably the rest of my family, but I'm stranger. But they're fine with it. But since I can't convey my feelings, I get kind of afraid, as I said earlier. I really want them to know that I love them. I really do care for them a lot. Every single one of them. I just have to find a way to tell them. Because someone is probably gonna say, but oh yeah, they probably already know you love them. But I want them to really know. I want them to be sure, not just like it's a hunch or it's like how it's supposed to be. No, I love them. I do. I'm thinking about writing letters to like my grandma, my grandpa, and my other grandma. And because I'm better at typing than I am at talking. So I can write out a letter and I can just seal it up, make it all pretty, put a stamp on it. No, not a stamp, a sticker. And then just go leave them in their mailbox and they can read the things I have to say. But that's also kind of like anxiety somehow, because they're gonna have to bring up and I'm gonna have to talk about it. That's how it usually goes when you do something like that. And it's the talking part. I don't know how to talk. I don't know how to convey feelings. Like, anyways, I had a good time today. Yeah. I might not be a part of everything, in the sense that I'm in the topic, that I'm interrupting someone or coming with the answer there and there, but I'm there. I'm a part of something. And earlier in my life, I have always been like, I don't fit in. This is not how you're supposed to human. But I am. No, I don't want to say I'm human. I'm magic. I'm magic. I'm a witch. I'm a magic. Fuck if I know. But I'm a part of it. I don't have to be like everyone else, like I thought when I was younger. I'm fine with being my weird me. And if I sometimes in the future develop the fact that I can talk to people more or better, that's fine. But I'm fine the way I am now too. Because the people around me, because the people I love, they understand. They understand that I'm working through stuff. They understand that I just am this way. People can seem really scary. Life in general can seem really scary, but things are getting better. Things can always get better. And they are. They are. I don't know how to end the video. I've been thinking about ending it like 3 times now, but I don't know where to stop, so... I'm so done with myself. Okay, bye.